Welcome everyone to today's tutorial on rigging a car in Cinema 4D for Unreal Engine 5. If you're looking to bring a car into Unreal 5 and ensure its proper functionality, you've come to the right place. This comprehensive tutorial will guide you through the step-by-step setup process, providing you with the knowledge and skills needed to successfully rig a car in Cinema 4D for use in Unreal Engine 5. So, without any further delay, let's dive right in and get started on this exciting journey. In this tutorial, we will be using Cinema 4D. However, the process we will discuss can be applied to various software like Blender, Maya, and more. Whether you are importing a model or already have one, the first step is to organize it into separate groups. For instance, each wheel should have its dedicated group, while the body should be in its own group. This ensures proper functionality. Let's start by selecting the front left wheel, which includes the rim, brake disc, and tire. We'll create a group and name it FL Tire or FL Wheel. Additionally, we'll create a separate group for the calipers. Now, let's proceed to choose the body section. To ensure organization, we'll create a dedicated group named Body. Fantastic! With everything appropriately separated, we have achieved the desired structure for optimal usability and navigation. To achieve the desired result of centering the vehicle on the axis, follow these steps. First, set the X value to 0 for perfect alignment. Additionally, ensure that the Z-axis is pointing forward instead of downward, as seen on the grid. You can easily replicate this orientation by navigating to the Enable Axis option on the left side of the screen or using the shortcut L on your keyboard. Enabling the axis allows you to adjust it without moving the model. Once enabled, set the rotation p-value to 0. These steps will help optimize the vehicle's alignment and improve its overall performance. To center all of these elements, you need to align the axis correctly. Instead of using the shortcut Alt-A, which may not be set up on your system, go to Mesh and select Axis. Choose the Center Axis to option. This will effectively center the axis to your selection. To make these adjustments, I individually select and use the Alt key. Once done, I proceed to select and move the elements, ensuring perfect centering. Let's now focus on the wheels. Enabling the axis and rotating it to 0 points it up in the right direction, just like with the body. Everything is now aligned. For better centering, I recommend moving the axis up to the center of the logo. That's the ideal position. Finally, you can proceed to the next step. Please verify the successful transfer to ensure everything is in order. Once confirmed, we can proceed with the remaining tires. Great! All components are now properly aligned and positioned. Next, let's shift our focus to the vehicle's body. I will readjust it to ensure perfect centering. With this adjustment, we can now reset the position of the selected part, aligning everything flawlessly. We are now ready to proceed. Simplifying component export and management in Unreal Engine can be achieved by combining various parts into a single mesh. This segmented mesh will still allow the assignment of different materials. To accomplish this, select all components, right-click, and choose Connect Object and Delete. Observe the resulting mesh with assigned materials and tags. Repeat this approach for remaining components, enhancing management and customization in Unreal Engine. To proceed, let's start by placing the joints accurately. If you notice any off-center shifts in the axis, don't worry. Resetting the axis is a breeze. Simply select the wheels and click the PSR button. We'll address the calipers shortly. For now, let's focus on switching to the top-down view. From this perspective, navigate to the Character tab and select Joint Tool. Hold down the Control key and click on the center of the vehicle. Then, approximate the position of one of the wheels and left-click. Now, let's duplicate the joint. By clicking on Joint 1, you can drag it upward while holding the Control key to create a duplicate. And there you have it. We now have a total of 4 wheels. Next, place the joint in the wheel group while ensuring proper alignment. Assign each joint to the wheel and use the Reset PSR button to center it within its parent element. Repeat this process for every joint to ensure accurate alignment along the axis. Now, all joints are centered. Well done. Next, we need to rename these joints. Our goal is to give them the same name as the group. To achieve this, simply double-click on the item, copy it, then double-click on the joint and paste the name. This helps with organizing and managing the joints efficiently. Now that we have named all the joints, we can select the body joint in the viewport and move it upwards. It's ideal to position it somewhat in the center, although perfect alignment is not necessary. If you prefer, you can choose to have a straight line, but this slight adjustment should be sufficient. Next, let's select all the wheel joints by holding the Control key and clicking on each of them. Then, we can slide them back under the body joint. Finally, we should have achieved the desired outcome, resembling something like this. Make sure that all your joints and components are properly aligned with the X-axis. Take the time to double-check and confirm this alignment for consistency. It is crucial that every object faces the same axis direction. Take a thorough look and ensure that everything is positioned as desired for optimal results. Now, let's focus on the calipers. Start by selecting all the wheel joints and then hold the Control key while dragging them upwards. By doing this, you will create a new set of joints. After that, it's time to rename them as calipers. Once you have done that, select each individual caliper joint and drag them into the designated area where they will serve as the child to the wheel joint. These specific joints will provide precise control over the calipers themselves. The next step is to connect the joints to the mesh. An effective method is to carefully select all objects except for the body group and joint root, ensuring proper matching of joints and related components. Then choose the Character tab and proceed with the Bind selection. This will generate a weight map on the meshes, enabling easy painting. Once the previous step is completed, we can proceed to the next phase, which involves the process of painting. For instance, we can start by selecting the FL wheel and entering the solo mode. Next, we click on the FL wheel joint and choose the character option, followed by selecting the weight tool. To ensure a proper fit, we zoom out to encompass the entire wheel within a circle and click once. Moving on to the next object, such as the calipers, we repeat the process. When we reach the body, which is composed of multiple pieces, we can easily select the first piece and shift-click the last piece. By activating the solo mode and selecting the body joint, we can conveniently adjust the view to encompass the entire car within the circle. With a single click, the process is complete. To ensure everything is functioning correctly, we can test by moving the front wheel down and observing if it responds accordingly. The calipers should be treated as separate components, as mentioned earlier. To organize them, simply select and move them down. Everything appears to be functioning correctly as intended. It's crucial to double-check the calipers, especially the front one, by performing a rotation to ensure proper axis alignment with the brake disc. With that, our task here is complete. The model is now ready for importing into Unreal. Let's start by renaming the body, using a capital B for clarity. Select everything and proceed to export the file as an FBX, keeping all settings unchanged. Click OK and save it as Nissan Rig. That wraps up this video, where we covered the first part. In the upcoming second part, we will explore how to bring it into Unreal and configure it with the car rig. This will enable you to seamlessly animate it within the Unreal environment. Stay tuned for more exciting content, and remember to show your support by liking, following, and subscribing. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.